everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Actively Autistic. I'm
Fuck.
Gabby.
I wasn't ready. I knew you counted down. I'm Sava. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going live. Let's do this.
And today's episode is on overstimulation.
Yay.
That's what I'm going through right now.
Same.
So overstimulated, I'm tired.
Oh, you get tired. Lucky.
I am
You
one of
know
those
what
people.
happened. You know what happened this morning, so there you go. I get grouchy.
You get grouchy. I get grouchy and then really tired. And then I get really hyper. And then it takes a long time for me to fall asleep.
No.
That's how my overstimulation works.
Well, okay. I get grouchy, like, emotionally. Physically, do not ever touch me when I'm overstimulated. It will feel like I am being burned.
That's a good thing to talk about later on down
That's
the
about
road.
all I know. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I'm sticking my arms out as far as they go, but here we are.
I think I cracked.
Well, I popped one of them. Oh, there's the other.
Oh. Both of my wrists popped. Snap, crackle, pop. Alright, so. Stop popping your neck. It's not healthy for you.
It actually is because it's resetting my spine.
Oh my god. Okay.
My chiropractor lets me pop my elbows back in on my...
That's a thing. Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I'm doing this again.
Why? We were doing so well.
Okay, fine.
I wasn't dying.
It's true. Okay. So, what is overstimulation? What does it feel like?
A lot. In simple terms. Basically, just a lot. Everything is a lot, and it's hard to deal with and hard to comprehend. So, usually I don't.
Symptoms of sensory overload, which is, I guess, also overstimulation?
In a sense. Overstimulation can come in many forms, but typically it's sensory overload. But it can also be like emotional overload.
Okay, because for me personally, sensory overload and overstimulation are two completely different things.
It usually is. But a lot of people just say overstimulation as like a general term. I don't know why, but here we are. The English language is an amalgamation of mistakes.
It's true. Irritability. Shutting down or refusing to participate in activities and interact with others. Avoiding touching or being touched. Complaining about noises that do not affect others. Getting overexcited. Covering eyes around bright lights.
Bright eyes. I think that's a song, but not what we're looking for.
Making poor eye contact. I do that on a regular basis. Covering ears to close out sounds or voices. Extreme irritability. Difficulty focusing due to competing sensory input. Restlessness and discomfort. Urge to cover your... feeling overly excited or wound up. Stress, fear, or anxiety about your surroundings. That's everything I found on Google just now.
Just Google?
Thank you, Google. Yeah, that sounds about right. Feeling overly excited or wound up, for me personally, can be in two different ways. First way is I want to get away from everything and anything really, really fast, and I've actually been that way for the past week now that I realize it. And then the other way is I get extremely overexcited, really happy and hyper, like I was saying a few minutes ago, and then I like bounce off the walls.
See, that's just me when you get me excited about Pokemon. I don't really get overactive like when I'm overstimulated, but I think that also is because I have ADHD. So special interests kind of overlap with overstimulation. So I forgot how to explain this. So I'm just gonna make an X thing until I figure it out. No, my brain for a Ford. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Um,
Brain fog. Gotta love it.
so that's kind of what it feels like and what the symptoms are. Um, there are just symptoms are different for everybody. Like Sava said, overstimulation and sensory overload can technically be kind of the same thing, but they're also different. Um, what does it look like to external parties? Because I've actually, well, that's a lie. I don't know. Sava, what's it like to external parties?
How should I know? I'm the hermit, remember?
Yeah, I guess
If I
that's
get overstimulated, I disappear.
I okay, so I was hoping one of us had an answer for this because I don't know. I don't know
What happened?
what overstimulation looks like to other people.
What did you just say? For the past like 10 seconds, I just heard.
uh uh I said that I don't know what overstimulation looks like to other parties, to external parties. Um,
I wish I could help you with that, but genuinely, I have no idea. Again, that's also for the fact that one, I'm a hermit, and when that stuff happens, I disappear. And two, it's different for everybody.
yeah.
So, like, someone else's overstimulation, you may never know.
I
Either they disappear or
personally,
they just never show actual physical things.
yeah, I personally really want to know what it looks like to someone who's not me when I'm overstimulated. Like, I want to know if I come off as like an asshole because I just want to be away from people and not interact.
I
I've
will
been asking
ask.
my boss for the pass key to a study room for like the past week just so I could be by myself. Because I don't
God,
want
what?
to. I love the people at my job, but I've been overstimulated to the point where I had a headache 3 days in a row. That's part of
Glad
stress, too.
my
But
job.
anyway, I'm having a lot of realizations right now. Um, I
Doesn't
have.
that happen every time we record, though?
What?
Having a lot of realization. It's either you or me every time we record.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right.
Well, there's another one. Shit.
um, so I've seen my boyfriend go through overstimulation slash sensory overload, and I have felt helpless and scared because I don't know what to do. Um, and then sometimes when I see him getting overstimulated, I cry, and then I feel bad because they feel bad for making me cry.
Oh god, the sympathy crying and then the crying because of sympathy crying. Worst mixed up. Mm-mm. sucks because
Nathaniel and I
everybody
do
just
that a
kind of.
lot.
Oh, Dominic and I do it all the time. Literally all the time. I started crying when I found out it was ending, and he got upset that I was like freaking out. And then I got upset because I got him upset, and it just builds and it sucks.
Yes, it does. And then I feel bad because it's like I'm taking attention away from him just because I decided to cry.
Right?
It's horrible. And then he's the one who ends up calming me down. Do
I'm
neither of you
usually the
calm
one
each
that
other down?
No, I'm usually the one that calms him down. Like 99% of the time. Don't tell anyone I said that. Like, it'll go in the episode if you want, but he can never know.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even listen to this, so I think it's pretty solid. We're fine.
I don't remember if he subscribed.
Subscribing and listening are two completely different things.
He's addicted to podcasts.
Fair enough.
Listen to anything as long as it's not weird. Like, in a bad way.
Okay, that's fair. So now I know what it's like for you to experience it. You know what it's like for me to experience it. Um, we know what it feels like when we experience it because we just talked about that. Um, do you know what the signs of overstimulation starting are? Like, do you notice anything particular about you when you start to get overstimulated?
Let me think on that. Because I'm not sure immediately, but like I know there's something that like I'm aware of. Because it could either be my natural hermit personality or overstimulation, because I just book it out of there. It doesn't matter if I'm on the verge or in the middle of it. But if I can't leave or disappear or whatever, I guess I start talking really fast. That's almost the only thing I know. Because, like, when it starts happening, I just kind of ditch. So once that happens, it's fine, because I'm a...
Because you're a why? You just cut out there.
alone.
Oh, I read your lips and it looked like you said you're a loser.
Okay, so that's why you made that weird face. I saw the expression change, and I was like, what? What did I do? Oh, the wonders of the internet.
um, for me personally, I don't think I realize that it's happening. I guess now that I think back on last week, it was a lot of headaches. But I think by the time I realize I'm starting to get really overstimulated, I'm already overstimulated, and I'm just trying to get as far away from people as possible. Um, no matter how much I want to be around for like discussions and everything, I just want to close myself up in a dimly lit room and do my homework and my work, and that's about it. And then watch Netflix or Hulu. I just don't want to deal with people at all. And like, I like to lay down a lot. I like to sleep. Not sleep, just lay in bed. But by that time, it's already too late and I'm already overstimulated, so there's no point. Um,
Don't mind my cat being a freaking crackhead. She almost fell into the desk again.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what the causes are? The only cause I can think of is stress. That's about it.
I mean, the the God damn it, brain work. Word. Okay. The word overstimulation literally means excess stimuli. Too much stimulation. I don't care if it's light, sound, touching, all of the above, stuff I can't explain. Yeah, it's just too much. That's why my basic description, whole thing is a lot. Everything is a lot.
That's fair. That's simply put. And it's true.
I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. What's burnout?
Are we talking in terms of my job? What? Ooh. Don't just sit there and grin at me. What do you mean?
I was trying to see if you were saying anything else or you were gonna say anything else.
Went dead stop, and I'm just like, huh? I have not had enough for this.
I actually had a student staff meeting on Friday, 9:30 a.m., worst possible time, but that's okay. It gets me up, it gets me out of bed, and makes me wish I didn't go into work. I'm not a morning person. But anyway, we had a staff meeting that day.
Anything you just said in the past 30 seconds did not compute. I'm having issues.
I'm going to repeat myself. So on Friday at 9:30, we had a student staff meeting and we had someone come in for a presentation about stress and self-care, and we got a stress ball and we got chapstick and a coloring book and a couple of other things. Anyway, I took pictures of the slides, and one of them, I posted these on our Instagram and our Facebook, by the way, and one of the slides had terms and definitions. Burnout is a process of wearing out or becoming exhausted by making excessive demands on energy, strength, or resources. I think Sava's still 404.
Yeah. I'm also trying to make sure my cat's not try and open the other side of the closet. I did tell you that she figured out how to open the closet, right?
No.
Yeah, she figured it out and my rats are in the closet. I caught her at 7 a.m. opening these doors here. They're right there, but it's all one closet.
She's not gonna eat them, right? You said she was scared of them?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's scared of them, but at the same time, I don't know, because she is their natural predator.
True.
You fucking idiot. She just knocked over a cat tree again. I'm not picking that up, so you gotta deal with that. Yep.
So yeah, that's burnout. We've experienced burnout. And we have experienced someone going through burnout. I think personal, because like the three topics of today for overstimulation as a whole, we were going to talk about overstimulation, burnout, and sensory overload. But what I am really noticing is that they are all basically the exact same thing. even though they have different words. Why would you have different words for the same thing?
I will yeet my controller at you, cat. Do not go in.
Please don't mind Sava.
She's going to eat my rats, and I will have a heart attack. Oh no, she figured out where the fruit by the foot are. Shit. Sorry. Okay, continue. Yeah, no, they are in the same thing. God damn it, I actually have to get her out of the closet now.
No worries. We'll stand by. While Sava is going to go deal with their cat, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break with a word from our sponsors. However, before we do that, I definitely want to make sure that I address that we have our very own merchandise store. It's up on Teespring, teespring.com/actively autistic. We have shirts, towels, throw pillows, phone cases, leggings, socks,
What?
and stickers.
What?
That's everything that we have. But we have a merchandise store now. And so without further ado, let's go take a quick break and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Hey everyone, Admin G or Gabby here from Actively Autistic. Have any of you been interested in recording your own podcast but were never sure how? I was too until a friend told me about Anchor. If you don't know about Anchor, it's honestly the easiest way to make a podcast. It's free, it has tools that'll allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer, and it even distributes your podcast for you to different platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many, many more. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Once again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM to get started on your own podcast today. And welcome from our break. So now that wow, this is going to be our shortest episode yet. Anyway, now that we've talked about overstimulation, overload, and sensory overload. Overstimulation, burnout, and sensory overload. There we go. And noticing that all of these are basically the same thing, we're going to talk about how to deal with them. What's that face for?
I forgot that I had the Google Doc up, and I just read what burnout was. And now it clicked in my brain. And now I do have content to offer for the podcast. Fuck it.
Offer it. Please do. I'm not editing this to make it go over there, but please word vomit for us.
You did what with that?
Nothing.
Okay. Don't fry my brain like this, man. I still have work. Shit. Okay. Burnout. Now that's something that is a bit of a different experience, depending. In my community, quote unquote, that can happen actually rather quickly because you expend spoons. I'll explain spoon theory in another episode later next month. Wait, it's still February. Next month, I will explain that. Anyway.
So you mean March?
Yes, next month.
Okay. I just had to clarify.
It's February. It's a leap year. It's
Happy Leap Day, by the way.
Hello. I am Baymax. Please don't fry my brain. I need it tonight. I also have to drive. Please don't kill me.
But that's not how it goes. I'm Baymax. Your personal healthcare
I
provider.
am not your personal healthcare companion. I am not gonna be any sort of companion to that. No, fuck that. That's your problem. Sorry. Okay. Okay, now we have no, so you expend spoons, and in general terms, that means you expend energy. And people like me don't have a whole lot of that to go around. So, burnout can happen in space. Great, he brought over. Burnout can be in the space of a couple hours or a couple days or a couple of weeks, depending on how much energy you have. For me, I tend to expend all of my energy in a couple of hours and then some, but I'm just a stubborn idiot. Do not follow my example, kiddos. It's gonna suck. Um, but yeah, no, burnout basically is another type of overstimulation. In my experience, though, it tends to be more physically based rather than mental. But, well, okay. Physically and socially, I should say. Because social burnout happens real freaking quick if you're an introvert. Oof. That's why I'm a. But for the most part, burnout, at least for me, is, increased fatigue. I get a little snappier, but not as, like, fully fucked in the head with overstimulation. I get a little bit more dissociative, actually, which is why I'm. And then pain. Lots and lots of pain. So there you go. You can edit that wherever you want.
It's staying right here.
Oh, dear God. No. Please don't make me sound like an idiot.
But you're not an idiot, Sava. I'm just so tired. I can't think of
Well, in
editing right
comparison
now.
to the other guy around here, I'm actually the most intelligent.
You are intelligent, Sava. But that's just sad to hear.
I'm not that intelligent, dude. I may have an IQ a lot, but that doesn't mean I actually use my brain.
Use it
I'm
or
also
lose it, Sava.
in the friend.
Do what?
I'm also the oldest in the friend group. That doesn't normally happen to me.
Huh.
I'm usually the youngest.
We are going to talk about how to deal with these three things. Or basically this main one thing. And what to do, and maybe what other people can do. Hi, Hades.
She's again.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I had that office student staff meeting about stress and taking care of yourself. And again, these are on our Facebook and Instagram pages. One of them is a slide, caring for yourself. Number 1, believe that you deserve care. This is bolded, italicized, and underlined. So this is very important. Believe that you deserve care. Number 2, be honest with yourself. Number 3, find what works for you and let that change. I don't know what that one means, but find what works for you. Number 4, give yourself permission and acceptance. You are enough. Today, tomorrow, always.
That's a
No
Tumblr
beating.
post.
Do what?
That's a Tumblr post, my guy.
No, I know. They stole pictures from Tumblr, I swear.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is I saw that this morning.
Which one? The You Are Enough?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The picture with the black cat with the fur by its face?
No, the original text post.
Oh.
Not the one picture.
Oh. Then there's another picture with a wolf, and it says, "No beating yourself up anymore. It doesn't help, and you don't deserve it." And it's true. And then there's one of a flying squirrel. And it says, "You are valuable." Oh. You are valuable. 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 You are valuable because of who you are, not what you manage to accomplish.
Are you mad that I stopped petting you? She's throwing a fit. She wants to stand on my keyboard, but I won't let her.
I can see that.
Can you not?
Ways to prepare for self-care. And then it has a cup, and it says, "You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first," written in it. And it says, "Have you ever left regretting taking time for yourself? Acknowledge the self-care activities you already partake in. Carve out small chunks of time, starting with 1 to 2 days or activities a week. Set yourself up for success. Start with smaller actions rather than huge life changes. Self-care is something you want to do rather than something you force yourself into. Share your goal or give it away. When we talk about our goals with others, it may allow ourselves to be more accountable to follow through." Why is self-care important? Self-care is not indulgent. It is necessary. What happens as a result of not partaking in self-care? Overextending oneself, burnout, compassion fatigue. Basically what we talked about in this episode. Self-care allows us to be the best versions of ourselves and helps us to deal with the ups and downs of life. E.g., when a plane loses pressure, you put on your oxygen mask first. Your oxygen mask, not someone else's. And then it has a heart, and it says self-care isn't selfish. Now, fighting stress with holistic self-care. Focus on what already works for you. Physically, breathe, stretch, exercise, nap, eat good food, drink water, watch substance use. Mentally, use affirmations, use distractions, use mindfulness, meditate, organize. Emotionally, cry, laugh, listen to music, journal, write poetry, make art, go to therapy. Relationally, ask for help, call loved ones, vent to friends, set boundaries, care for others. Spiritually, explore beliefs and values, connect in whatever way you like. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is the mental health self-care wheel. It has physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual, personal, and professional. Did I already say physical? I think I did.
I don't know. Where are you looking at that? I've never heard of this. That's why I'm curious.
I sent it to you, Sava. Here.
Oh shit! It's one of the pictures, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the links on the thingamajig. There we go. Jeez, I am having problems.
We're both having problems today.
Are you sure you don't want to record tomorrow?
We may. We'll see how this one turns out. Hey, at least we'd have a lot of good bonus stuff for our bloopers episode.
Uh-huh.
So the physical part of the wheel. Regular mouth.
MILF? No. You're not.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even
You
think
don't
it's a
want to
word.
know, and I'm not putting it in this episode.
Okay. I don't know it. Okay. Regular medical care. Eat healthy. Regular sleep. Exercise. Get a massage. Enjoy physical intimacy like hugs and holding hands.
Shut up.
Psychological. Take time for self-reflection. Therapy or counseling. Meditation. Keep a journal. Be creative. Join a support group. If that works for you, totally join a support group. That's not for me. Emotional. Explore a hobby. Cuddle with your pet. Community engagement. Practice self-love. Cry. Laugh. Spiritual. Practice forgiveness. Spend time in nature. Connect with the spiritual community. Sing or dance. Yoga. And volunteer for a cause. Personal.
Don't give me that look. You know how I feel about yoga.
I was reading what you typed and I'm really confused. Oh, is that for MILF? Sava's face froze.
Gabby.
What?
We lost Gabby. Oh no.
Hell yeah.
How did I kill her? I told her what a milk. Fuck. We are gathered here today to remember hey, you're back.
I am back. And I managed to get this before you unfroze.
No, not me. Fuck you. No. Bad.
Even if you delete on your side, Sava, it's always going to be there. And Sava's gone again.
Screw you, my guy.
Personal. Plan and set goals. Spend time with family. Learn a new skill. Read a book. Make time for friends. Reflect on who you are and what makes you special. Professional. Take your full lunch break. Take your full lunch break! Do it.
Capitalism is a lie.
Leave work at work. Take mental health holidays. Learn to say no. Use your vacation time and set boundaries. That is the entire mental health self-care wheel. There we go.
You died again.
I think we both died again. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us on episode 4 on overstimulation.
Shut up. I can count. It's fine.
We will see you next week. And don't forget to check out our store on teespring.com/activelyautistic. We also do have promo codes, but I do not have them up at the current moment. But they are on our Instagram and our Facebook pages. Bye, everyone.